Hello and welcome to this 30-minute yoga class. My name's Charlie and I'll be your guide. When you're ready, find a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Then drop the chin to the chest and begin to roll the head from left to right, drawing half circles to begin. And then slowly drawing full circles, releasing tension in the neck, letting yourself hang out here, deep in the breath. And bringing the head into neutral now, let's take a couple of shoulder rolls, lifting the shoulders up, back, and round. A couple times like this, releasing any tension in the upper body. And then settling back in. Place the left hand by your side and reach the right arm up and over to come into a side stretch. Letting your head tilt towards the left shoulder to release the right side of the neck. Keeping the chest nice and open now, breathe deep. And changing the position of the right arm now, reach the arm out to the right side to begin stretching along the shoulder, down the arm. A beautiful pose to release the neck. And lower the right hand down to your lap. Use the left hand to cradle the head and come back up into neutral. Second side, place the right hand out to the side as you reach left arm up and over. Keeping the chest nice and open as you bend. Tilting the head towards the right shoulder to release the left side of the neck. Breathing deep. And changing the position of the left arm now, reach away from the body to find a stretch along the shoulder, down to your fingertips. Letting go of the head even more. Taking a nice big inhale here and a smooth exhale. And release your left arm, use the right hand to cradle the head and come back up into neutral. Sitting up nice and tall, now lengthen the back. And place the hands on your knees. With an inhale, roll the shoulders back, draw the chest forwards, gaze up. As you exhale, round the back and sit back, chin to chest. Inhale, open the chest forwards. Exhale, round the spine, sit back. A couple more times like this. Inhale as you open the heart. Exhale as you round the back. Find a neutral position, and we'll take a couple of belly rolls here. In circular movements, just to really wake up the spine, moving in all directions. And there's no right or wrong way to do this, so move in a way that feels good for you. Taking it a couple of times clockwise, and then switching, moving anti-clockwise. And then coming back into neutral, find your way into tabletop, hands and knees position. Hands, shoulders width, knees, hips width. Create a stable base here and begin to rock forwards and shift back, sending the shoulders past the wrists and then bringing the shoulders back over the wrists. Taking these gentle movements to begin stretching and warming up the wrist joint. And then we'll rock from side to side, shifting weight towards either side of the mat. And then taking this full circle, slow and controlled movements. Pressing down through each fingertip and the heels of both hands. Switching directions when you're ready. And coming back into neutral now. With your inhale, reach the left arm up, open the chest. As you exhale, thread the arm under the right and hover. Inhale, reach left arm up. Exhale, thread and hold. Last one. Inhale, reaching up. This time, exhale, thread the arm under and lower left shoulder down to the mat. Rest the head on the mat and reach the right arm overhead. Settle into stillness, deepen your breath. On your next inhale, press back up, reaching left arm up to counter twist. Lower the left hand down. We'll repeat this on the right side. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread and hover. Inhale, reaching up, twist open. Exhale, thread and hover. Inhale, reaching up. Last time, exhale, thread the arm under, lower the shoulder and the head, and reach the left arm towards the top of the mat. Settling in, steadying the breath. On your next inhale, press back up, reach the right arm up, counter twist. And lower the right hand down, coming into tabletop. Reaching the fingertips forwards now, keeping hips over knees, and sinking the chest down to the mat, come to puppy pose. Stay up on tented fingers so you create even more space in the upper body. Resting the forehead on the mat, or the chin if it feels accessible. Taking a nice big inhale here. Exhale all the breath out. And then slowly press away from the mat, come back into tabletop. Shift forwards and lower down to the belly with control. And bring the forearms to the mat, elbows under the shoulders. Finding Sphinx Pose. Rolling the shoulders back, actively pressing the legs into the ground here. And keeping the hands on the mat, lift the elbows ever so slightly. Roll the shoulders back even more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring the hands under the shoulders. And find your way all the way up to downward dog. Spreading the fingers wide, pressing down through hands and feet. Begin to pedal out the legs. Release tension in the hamstrings, letting go of any tightness. And settling in, find stillness deep in your breath. Nice big inhale. And a smooth exhale. Inhale, look forwards, slowly step forwards, coming into forward fold. Bending the knees slightly here, take a hold of opposite elbow for ragdoll. And we'll take a gentle sway from side to side, hanging out here. Let the upper body be heavy, ground down through the feet. And on your inhale, round the back, slowly come all the way up to stand, one vertebra at a time. And stepping the feet together, now squeeze the legs together, reach the arms up and interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, bend to your right, keeping the chest open, pressing down through the feet. Breathe steady. On your next inhale, slowly come back up. And with your exhale, bend left. Squeezing inner thighs together, keeping the chest nice and open. Reaching through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way back up. And fold forwards. Inhale, lift halfway, roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step the right foot back and lower the knee to come to low lunge. Keeping the back knee under the hips, front foot under the knee. And lengthening the spine here, reach the arms up, creating one line from your fingertips all the way down the body to the back knee. Reaching up nice and tall here, inhale. Exhale. Lower the hands to the mat, edge the back foot a little further back to let the hips sink down and forwards. Then reaching the arms up now, encouraging the chest to open. Bring the hands to prayer behind the back, bending the elbows. Focus on lifting the ribcage away from the hips to avoid sinking into the low back. Breathe deep. And release. Plant the hands and step it back to plank pose. Pressing away from the ground, gaze in between your hands, keeping the core nice and tight. Inhale here, and with your exhale, shift forwards and lower down through Chaturanga, slow and controlled. Inhale, come up into Cobra. Roll the shoulders back as you lift the chest. Pulling the hands back as if you could pull the chest towards the front of the mat. Slowly bring chin to chest. Press all the way back to downward dog. Steady your breath as you settle in. Tucking chin to chest, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, gaze in between the hands and step the feet forwards, come to forward fold. Slowly rounding through the spine now. On your inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Nice and slow. Exhale here. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, ride the breath down, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the back. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping the left foot back this time. Come to low lunge, lining the back knee under the hips, front knee on top of the ankle. Lengthen the low back and reach the arms up, creating one line from fingertips down to the back knee. Breathing steady here. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Lower the hands to the mat and edge the back foot further back. Create space for the hips to sink down and forwards. And then reach the arms up, bringing hands to prayer. Bending the elbows, bring the hands behind the back. Encouraging the chest to open. Lifting the ribs away from the hips to avoid sinking into the low back. Beautiful work. Lower the hands and step back into plank pose, keeping gaze in between the hands, pressing away from the ground. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog, drawing the chest forwards, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Press through the hands and the feet, lengthen from fingertips to the tailbone. With your next inhale, look in between the hands and slowly step the feet forwards, come into forward fold. With your inhale, one vertebra at a time, roll all the way up to stand. Relax the shoulders down the back. And face the side of your mat, step the feet out into a wide straddle. Turn the right toes to the short end of the mat, open the arms out to a T, and then reaching right hand towards the inside of right leg as the left arm reaches up, opening into triangle. Keeping the legs strong, press down through the feet. Focus on keeping the chest nice and open. Slowly come up. Left toes face forwards. Inhale here. Exhale, reaching left arm down as the right arm reaches up. Keeping the chest nice and open. Press down through the feet. Stay strong in the legs. With your inhale, slowly come all the way back up. Bring the feet parallel. Then bringing hands to hips, turn both feet to face the right side, keeping the hips square. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Place the left hand on the mat and reach the right arm up, twisting open to the right side. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Press down through the feet for stability. Great work. And very slowly come back up. And we'll switch. Face the left side, keeping the feet pointing forwards. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Bring right hand to the mat as you reach the left arm up. Drawing the left hip back slightly, right hip forwards. Squeeze inner thighs together. Beautiful work. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the left hand to the hips. Come all the way up. Bringing the feet into a straddle stance. Point the toes out and bend the knees, sinking the hips down in goddess pose. Bring the hands to the inner thighs and roll your right shoulder in, leaning in towards the space between the legs. Gently pressing away from the right thigh. Then we'll switch. Roll the left shoulder in, lean forwards, press away from the left thigh. Slowly come all the way up. Bring the feet in parallel. Inhale, roll shoulders back. Exhale and fold. Placing the hands wherever is within reach. Spreading the weight evenly through the feet. Finding a nice stretch for the backs of the legs. Breathe deep. And placing the hands in front of you, keep the left hand on the mat, reach the right arm up to twist open. Keep pressing down through the feet, and then wrap the right arm around the back, reaching for your waistband or the left hip crease. Roll the right shoulder back. Inhale here. Exhale and release. Untwist. Lower the right hand down as you reach the left arm up, twisting open. And then wrapping left arm around the back. Roll the shoulder back as you twist open even more. Inhale here. Exhale all the breath out and slowly release. Lower the left hand down. Walk both hands towards the left foot to turn forwards and then step back into downward dog. Finding a moment here, lengthening the back. Beautiful work. Gaze forwards, bend the knees and come down to tabletop. And then sit all the way back on your knees. And we'll swing the legs forwards. Come and lie down on the back. Keeping the knees bent, bring the feet close to the backs of your hips. And crossing left ankle over the right knee. Press through the right foot and lift the hips to come into a variation of bridge pose. Keep pressing through the right heel, squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips a little bit higher. Very slowly roll down the back. Let the legs fall to the right to come to a twist. Reach the left arm out to left side and gaze over the left shoulder. Begin to close down the eyes. Settle into stillness. Lift the legs back up through center and release the left foot down. And cross right ankle over the left knee. Press through the left foot as you lift the hips. Squeezing the glutes, lift the hips even higher. Keep pressing through the left heel. Beautiful work. Inhale here. Exhale, very slowly roll down the back and let the legs fall to the left to twist. Reach the right arm out to the side, gaze over your right shoulder. Begin to settle in, deepening your breath, exhaling any residual tension. Inviting your body to soften into the ground with each passing breath. Slowly lift the legs, untwist, and release the right foot down. Hug the knees into your chest now, opening the knees wide. Reach to take a hold of the outsides of the feet or the ankles to come to happy baby. Taking a gentle rock to massage the back. Bring the knees together now. Begin to circle the knees away from the chest. And then draw them in closer to massage the lower area of the spine, getting into the sacrum and the low back. Taking these final moments to prepare yourself for stillness. Hug the knees in one last time, and then release the legs. Settle in to find Savasana. Spread your body out, take up space, and find a sense of melting into your mat. Feel the support from the ground. And allow yourself to be supported. Know that there's nowhere else you need to be right now. Start to deepen your breath. Find small movements in the fingers and toes. On an inhale, reach the arms overhead, lengthen from fingertips down to your toes. And then hugging the knees into the chest, roll onto one side. Taking as much time here as you need. I'll meet you back in a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed for now, sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down the back. Taking one last big breath in together. Exhale. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.